Okay, is this good? I think you can keep it here. Let's turn on. Hey, welcome to another day. How are we doing? I'm a bit late, I guess. Yeah, 5 minutes. I just finished my dinner and here we are. I haven't even started watching any chat or anything. Is there any chat? I don't even know. So let's open it up and let's open up YouTube. Let's pop out the chat. Yes, it's here. Meet Pujara. Hello, bye. What's up? Hey, Meet Pujara. How are you doing, man? Thank you for joining in again. How are you doing? How's your almost weekend? Let's play some music as well first, right? So, where is our music app? It's here. YouTube. I would say let's play Ghibli music. Blinking codes. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to you from this part of the world, man. And again, Friday is gonna be a great day. It's a sunny day here. So let's play this one. I generally like this music. Fine, brother. Okay, cool. So we can put this here. So yeah, let me just quickly start because today I am in a mood to do a little bit more, like make good amount of progress, right? I did not get much time today as I was like my family was here in my place and they had their flights in the evening, so yeah, I was just having lunch with them and then dropping them off, and I got like free just now. So yeah, not much has been done, but the music is a little bit fast, I feel. Maybe it's running on 1.5. Yes, this is the vibe, man. Music was at 1.5x. So yeah, same old drink. This is a different flavor, lemon flavor. Not a big fan of this one. And for some snacks, having Pringles. You say, man, how's you? Pretty good, pretty good. As I said, like today was not super productive. I had how much work I have done? 58 minutes. So the lowest in the whole week, as I was just traveling the whole day outside. And I'm thinking like maybe we can have some substantial work done in this stream now instead of, you know, just chit chatting. So in terms of progress, where are we, right? So I have moved all the code back to their individual files, and I'm very happy to share that the timeline component is only 290 lines of code now. Most of the logic, I think the core logic here is about the pin movement, nothing else. Only the pin moving logic is here. Is dragging is not part of it anymore, so we can remove that as well. And I was struggling with one part. Oh, let's add this as well. Maybe accept, yes. Okay, man. I'm also going for learning. Will come at 10. Sure, Mid Pujara. Anytime you guys are free. Blinking code, sunny here too, and cold, 39 Fahrenheit or 4 Celsius. Oh man, 4. So yeah, we have this Celsius thing, but yeah, 4 seems very cold. It's a very sunny day and very hot here where I am. It was 34 Celsius in the day, and it will go to minimum 22. Like that will be the minimum. So yeah, pretty hot. So a code is pushed, right? Let me see if the latest thing is working. So if I drop a video, and yes, red bar is moving, and this is also moving, right? Do not stop moving the white timeline pin when we are in displaying state. So when I move cursor, it should have no effect on the timeline pin. Yes, this is working fine. Okay, one other thing which I want is currently the video timeline layers are not selected. Click on them, so make them selected. Hey, hi Rohit Kumar, how are you doing? So this is not working, right? Let's see. I think this is causing the issue, and maybe we have this already. We have this in here, we have this here, and why are we adding it here? Okay, we can change this. Wakar Ahmed, you are using a Pomodoro technique. Yes, Wakar, I generally do that. I just sit for 25 minutes, and after that it's very hard to leave the work. So I've been doing it for a while now. So one thing I'm not liking is that why are we adding this, why we are adding this convert to remotion layer here? We definitely don't need it here. Let's see. So let's refresh it, and if I move something on the timeline, let's say this, if I delete it, it's still crashing. So I noticed we have some code on the timeline component for delete layer logic. We should never do that. All the logic to add and delete should be null to the video timeline layer. Parent should not know. Parent only knows the state data of layers, so it can pass set back to its parent. That was wrong. Athar, hello. How are you, man? I'm good. Mm. Oh, okay. So I think the core logic which is having the main issue here is that one of the thing is, let's say if I drag and drop an audio which is completely resizable and even selectable and even I can delete it, but on the layers on the video side they are not selectable right now, and so the delete feature would not work. And if you want to move ahead, which is technically is fine, to be honest, like I just want to add a new background layer for now, but before that I want to make sure that this transition is happening smoothly. It kind of is happening, but and let's say if I want to jump from this position, right, if I move from here, it's starting from the first position, so we have to look into the logic of the start frame as well. Vishnu, hey bro, hey Vishnu, how are you doing, man? Welcome back. How was your school function? So yeah, let's look into the select logic first. Okay, let's make sure when we click on any layer in video timeline component, that layer should be selected by Okay. So what we can do is border is shown around the selected layer, similar to what we do on the audio layer timeline component. Yeah, I think this is good enough. Vishnu, today was arts festival in college. It was boring, no energy in all programs. Some boring traditional stuff as usual. How was yesterday's stream? What did you add to the project yesterday? Thank you for asking, Vishnu. And yeah, I hope your next events are exciting for you. So yesterday, right? Yesterday we didn't do much technically. Like a bit of refactoring, removed like 50 lines of code from timeline component. And today the timeline component is like what, 290, 292, and I have a pretty solid video timeline layer now. And the whole logic of resizing, moving of pins, playing, everything is working very smoothly now. So I'm very happy with the way the whole refactoring for this timeline component has been. By the way, if you see my windsurf on my this what do you call it, icon app bar in Mac, you will see the change of icon. This is a new feature they have enabled since their new release today, which came up. And where was it? It was here somewhere. Customize app icon. Yeah, this. So they are giving like windsurf default. This is windsurf. What do you call? I don't know. I like this one though because this looks similar to what Xcode's icon is. And then there is this doodle one, and then there is this love is in the editor. I think for Valentine's Day. I like this one, windsurf with this theme. Varun Bora, hey, hi Varun, welcome back, man. How are you doing? Vishnu, Divyanshu showing some muscles. Really? I would not say these are. I would say like, no, I'm speechless already. And windsurf started to show this response summary, which to me feels very interesting. Like you can see how many credits were used, how many tool calls were made. And yeah, windsurf also enabled MCP. What do you say MCP? The model context protocol is enabled now. Blinket codes. Have you used the Codium extension for VS Code? It's done by the same company behind windsurf. Yes, I have tried Codium earlier when there was no windsurf or I think cursor, but then I think windsurf also realized pushing on Codium is like not that lucrative compared to they can build their own. So yeah, I mean, I like this company. They've been on it for a very long time. In the army, hi, all of you all doing. How are you doing, man? I'm doing pretty good. Okay. So what is happening? We have this selection happening, but is the delete happening? No. So only selection is happening. Why is that? And even when we are doing this circular thing, Wakar Ahmed, bro, I feel sleepy after eating something. How do you manage to stay awake? Do you take coffee or chai? No, not in evening. I never take coffee or any caffeine thing in the evening after like after 12 p.m. That's a very strict rule I have followed for a very long time, because that messes up with my sleep. I cannot sleep on time. So yeah, I don't do that. And like, yeah, after dinner I feel sleepy. Like I'll start to crash in next 3 hours. So at 10:30 or 11 I'll feel very sleepy. But yeah, not immediately after eating. One thing which you might want to get checked: if you feel very sleepy just after eating, most of the time it's a symptom that something is going on the, sugar spikes. So something which you are eating is spiking your insulin levels so high, and then you are crashing. So you will feel very energetic as soon as you eat, and after that you will feel crashed. And this happens because either you are taking too much sugar, like your sugar control. This I have like noticed on myself as well. Whenever I eat something sugary, I feel very energetic, and after like 15-20 minutes I feel like it's crashing, because that's what your insulin drops, and your body goes into this mode of, okay, I don't want to do anything, I want rest. Varun, what's your opinion on Electron versus Tori versus RN Windows? RN Windows I haven't tried. I tried though React Native's web. Like you write app, React Native app, and then it converts to web, which was shit. I think Flipkart is a company which was pushing a lot of open source content around it. Let me share it here. It's a very good question, Varun. Thank you so much for asking, because this is interesting. So RN Windows, right? And then there is RN Web. This one, or is it this one? No, this has no stars. Now, why I'm showing RN Web is because RN for web was shit. Like people have written some kind of like logic to move divs, which views and views which you have as a fundamental block in your React Native apps into divs or other components, and it did not work as good. There were a lot of issues, and I felt like writing in React was a better idea. Similarly, I have not tried React Native Windows. Also, I'm not sure if it's this, the community is so huge compared to how it is in Electron. Most of the huge apps which we are using these days, like Discord, I think Slack, and what else? I think Figma, and even these Visual Code, all these are built on Electron as a base. So yeah, I feel like Electron has a much higher chances of your like app getting issues in before publishing it to production. So I generally go with Electron if I have to build cross-platform. That's like a number one choice. I tried Tori. Like tried means I was just experimenting with it, and I noticed this is also good, gaining a pretty good traction. This feels more native if you use any Tori app. I think this company started. I was checking the cap.so, the source code of this company, and they also creating it in Tori. It's an open source Loom alternate. They might have mentioned it somewhere. Yeah, we combine Rust, React, TypeScript, Tori, Visual. So yeah, they have their Tori app, and I feel like Tori is a bit, I don't know if the teams who are writing Tori apps are better, or Tori in general is better. I don't know how internally it works. I know for Electron app it's just a wrapper which talks to a renderer and then just shows you or connect with like SDK level APIs which are provided by Electron itself. And the community is so big around Electron. The one issue which I always face with Electron packaging, and I feel like this is an issue with any cross-platform, I don't know how easily Tori has handled it. It is in packaging the app. When you want, like for example, if I want to release my macOS app, I want to package it into an DMG file, and not just packaging, I have to sign it and notarize it by Apple, so that when you open some app, right, download any random DMG file or exe file in Windows, they show you, like the OS level system will show you this app is corrupted or has malware, uninstall it. That happens because sometimes those apps are not signed by any authority. Like in case of Mac, Apple needs to have a signature on those binaries so that they can confirm, yes, this is signed by us and this is a legit thing, because they do some sort of like, your binary is tested on their servers to check if it does not contain any malware, and then they give you a sign, okay, this app is signed. This whole process is very cumbersome. Even in Electron, like, it's not a straightforward process. You have to go through a lot of hoops to fix that issue. So that was my experience with Electron. But still, making an app in Electron, like any kind of app, if you want to make a menu bar app, if you want to make a floating app, if you want to make a background app, or a full-blown Windows app, I mean, it's pretty standard. And apart from packaging, I did not feel any major issue. So my go-to would always be Electron. In the army, very health conscious guy. Yeah, with age you have to be a little bit. Yeah, and I recently saw a vulnerability scanner from Flipkart on GitHub. It didn't know what they were building vulnerabilities. It didn't know. I didn't know. Okay, they were building vulnerability scanner. Maybe. Yugi, Divyanshu showing off. Oh, man, like, it's very hot, guys, in Goa. Let me show you. Like, that's why I'm wearing this. Goa weather. You see? It's 27, but it feels more here, like 30. And in the day, it's going to as like 34. So, and I was out the whole day. I was feeling very, very, hot, to be honest. Adit, how much is your whole setup worth? Never like precisely calculated. I can guess. So these monitors, they both are like, this one is cheap. I bought it for secondhand 10,000. This might be 15-20,000, 35, plus this Mac Studio, so it would be 2 lakh. And yeah, that's like most expensive thing. Apart from that, most of it is like smaller. So I would say around like 2-3 lakh rupees, everything. Sagar, yo Sagar, how are you doing, man? So yeah, I think we lost the track here. But yeah, Tori, when I was looking at it, it was very new back then. Like, not a lot of people were building on it. But now I think there are major big companies, for example, like this Capso. They are building their app. It's live. They have a pricing model. People are using it in production. So I mean, it's good now. We can start using it. And yeah, let me just see. Ask something with ChatGPT, right? Can you check and compare what Electron versus Tori? What are the major differences? Let's see if there is any major difference. Electron and Tori are both framework for building cross platforms. Okay, we know that. Architecture bundles a Chromium engine, yes, and Node.js, resulting in larger application size. Yeah, this is one of the problem with Electron app. Most of my apps, even if I build a Hello World app, it will be like 100 MB minimum, and then DMG would be like 50 MB. Then if you install it in your system, so I can show you, like, these are like very basic apps. They do not contain like crazy assets or anything. Where is my application folder? So if you check my app like human get info, so this is like 600 MB. There is nothing major, one native library. Except that, nothing. Like Granola, this is also made on Electron. Get info. This is like 780 MB. And even I think Slack CAD info. There's like 277 because they might have optimized a lot. They're a huge company. Then Screen Studio. This is also built on Electron. It's a 500 MB. Then compared to this, let me show you an app which is built natively on Mac, like a Swift app. Which one? I'm very like some of the app which I'm very sure they are built with Swift, like ChatGPT. Get info. See, 165 MB. This is still huge. Maybe they are having some models which are built differently. So this one, see, Astro. This is a pure native app, 17 MB. So these are some of the areas you have to think of when you want to build cross-platform versus native. Native will always give you crazy size, like very small sizes. I think repo prompt, this is also native, get info. Yeah, 55 MB. Yeah, this is one of the issues. But yeah, let's see what is the... Tori utilizes the operating system's native WebView 2 on Windows and WK WebView on, leading to a significantly smaller application size, often less than 10 MB. Crazy. Okay, the backend is written in Rust, which can offer performance and safety benefits. Yeah, I think Tori has a major selling point for them, or the USP is speed and size. Due to bundling Chromium, Electron apps consume more memory. Yes, that's an issue with Electron apps. Leveraging the system's WebView and Rust backend, Tori apps generally have lower memory usage. Yeah, I mean, the only thing is Tori is new. So if you are stuck at some problem in your app, there might not be a solution and you have to build that. Compared to Electron, everything is out there. It will not be a rocket science to fix any major issue because everything is already sorted out. Major apps have been built on that. Crazy teams have worked and solved most of the problems. So, I mean, now reading about all the pros of Tori, I might build my next Mac app on Tori. Or maybe the Capture IQ, we can build it in Tori. Because renderer is still in React, right? It doesn't matter if it's Tori or not. I just have to see a POC where I can make an app, bundle it, and sign it and notarize it. If I can do it easily in Tori, then it's a no-brainer to use it. Meme option starting working. Yugi, not really. And I'm not proud to say that, but still, we have done a lot of refactoring, to be honest, because that was required to add these multiple layers. Otherwise, the code was just keep on getting huge, and LLMs were having issues with the whole timeline. It was like 700 lines of code in just one component. So that was needed, and now it will become very easy to add or remove any new layer. I'm just fixing some minute issues. For example, like currently the delete functionality is not working. As you can see, I cannot delete anything. So this is what I'm working on. If this gets fixed, then we'll start adding a background layer and then an element layer. So in the element layer, we can add memes, which is, again, if once the layers addition is done, adding memes will not be a major issue. Flying Vivi, hello, you look bulky today. How's day 31 going? Looking bulky, okay. Okay, should I take it as a compliment or as a feedback that I need to work on it? How's day 31 going? Going pretty good. I think, yeah, I just explained what I'm currently working on. Akhil, hi Akhil, how are you doing, man? Yugi, Flying Vivi, he came from outside. He show his body to other outside. Guys, I never knew this would be a topic of the chat today, but yeah, I was very casual about it. Just came and started. Okay guys, please don't forget to, you know, like this stream. I would really appreciate it if you guys can do that. Wow, Varun. You have done crazy. Anyone working on this? Did you build this? This is crazy. Are you working on this? I can like currently I have not started on it. Like, I'm just talking to people on these chats if anybody is interested. But what is this? Like, did you work on this already? This is crazy. I love it. We can like start open repo now and start building it maybe. Goose Feroz. Hi Goose Feroz. How are you doing, man? Let me see if we have any chat on our Twitch as well. My ADHD brain cannot handle one thing at a time. Welcome to the chat room. There is no chat. I don't want to open it as well. If there are more than one people, then maybe it makes sense. But right now there is just one. And I believe that is one is from our current streams only. Aditya Rajput, Discord link. Adit, Discord link is here. Discord. Our Nightbot will come and share it directly on this chat. So I need one help from you guys, like anybody who can help me. So I want to, like, would it make more sense if I start streaming on some other platform as well? Like, obviously I'm doing it in here. I'm using Restream, Restream pricing, right? So I was thinking, I'm currently on their free plan. So what is happening is I can only post on 2 streams, which is I'm currently posting on YouTube and the other is going on Twitch. Another thing is whenever I schedule anything, it adds its watermark. To be honest, I don't mind it. I can remove it by editing it on the source. The only thing I'm thinking, if I pay 19 bucks a month, I can post on 3 channels and no watermark, which again, not a big deal. So should I pay $19 per month to post on one other platform? If yes, which platform should I pick? Because it allows us to stream on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitch, YouTube and Twitch. I'm currently already doing on the free version. So yeah, do you think LinkedIn would make more sense, or Facebook, or even like Twitter? It allows Twitter as well. Hey guys, what do you think? Should I do it or not? Varun Bora, it UI design. I get this question when I am search info related to Capture IQ, React Native versus Electron versus Story. Okay. Interesting. So Varun, I think your question now, like answering that question intrigued me into looking at Tori more, because the pros are very good, like smaller size, fast, and these are the 2 issues I have currently with all the Electron apps I have worked with. The app size is huge, and also apps are a little bit slower. So Tori solving both of those issues, I mean, makes more sense to use Tori. But I'm a big fan of, menu bar app. I'll have to do one small POC where I need to check how easy it is to create menu bar app with Tori and how to package and sign it up. So once these 2 things are finalized, I think Tori would be my choice. Otherwise we can use Electron. But yeah, let's see. So I have like 3 pending tasks right now. One is like launching this first version this month in next 16 days. Second is launching a landing page with our hackathon. We can start it from 1st of March. And third is like building this Electron app. So I'm just taking a lot of tasks for myself, to be honest. Aditya Rajput, try streaming on Abstract Chain. What is Abstract Chain? What is Abstract Chain? Abstract Chain is streaming. Is that something? Live streams. Your gateway to on-chain discovery. I have no idea what it is. Is it some sort like on Web3 tech where I can stream? If anybody can help me understand what it is. Akhil, I can do that. Akhil, what can you do for me? You mean like you can test if we can make menu bar apps with Tori and we can sign and package the app? If anybody can help me test it out, if it's easier in Tori, I would really appreciate, guys. And then we can pick Tori for our open source project. Happy life. Hello, happy life. How's your day, man? What are you doing? The OG member of these streams. Oh, I forgot to create a goal. Let's create one goal. Okay. Okay. Okay, where were we? Let's close this up, right? How much? 9:20, finish session, and we can start another one for 25 minutes. In this 25 minutes, let's pick a goal. Let's move into the goals arena, right? In this 25 minutes, I have a goal that what it has done already. First, let me see. So on click is adding this layer. Okay, so in this next 25 minutes, my goal is if I can delete these, timelines from here, and the deletion should work, and also I can add a new background layer. So once the background layer addition is working fine, then we can think of like next thing on the next 25 minutes. So let's see if the delete logic we can fix in next 25 minutes. So what is happening? So one thing I need to fix is the border, which is not correct. Audio timeline layer. Here we have, I think, some other border white, or maybe I can just say one thing. Based on this component, please add similar border to the video timeline layers once we select any layer. Just change the style, the selection similar to the code I have provided. Let's see if it can understand this now easily. Aditya, yes, it's a Web3 project. Okay, so Aditya, do I have to like stream on it? How does it work? Or maybe I can read after this. But yeah, thank you, man. Thank you for the suggestion, if that helps. Happy life. I was chilling with my birds in evening. Oh wow, happy life. Interesting. Happy life has sorted his life. He chills with his birds, and they are very cute birds. I would say they are parrots, right? They are exotic parrots. Zafar Abbas. Hello. Hello, Zafar. How are you doing, man? Try out and let me know if you need any adjustment, okay? Let's see. Okay, so it did not understand the thing very smartly. Do not change the logic of colors on the timeline layers. Only the border style will be changed. I mean, I would have done it by myself in this time. Sagar, bro, when I use cursor, it makes me feel like I'm not up to date with the code. I know what it does, but I can understand it fully. Yeah, if you can understand the code, it's fine, right? You do not have to know everything which it is doing. Like, you do not have to go to each and individual logic. One thing which I might do once I'm done with the whole MVP of this project is I will write some extensive test, because then even if something is not working as expected in later iterations, it will become very easier for me to fix that if I have tests and they will fail. So that's what my plan is, because I do not want to understand everything. I'm moving so fast with this that I do not want to understand every individual logic which it is writing unless I have to. Like for example, yesterday it was just um, recursively updating itself like the AI, where the answer was always breaking the app. Now I had to manually go in and fixed a couple of things where I had to have the understanding of what was happening. So yeah, in those cases I have to involve in the code and understand what it is doing. But 80% of the time I do not look at what logic, like for example, for adding these border and all, what it is writing. It's looking fine. I'm okay with it. So yeah, this is cool. So it has done it. I can say fix. Now I need to add one other logic, which is let's move the selected layer logic to the parent. Each layer, either video timeline layer or audio timeline layer, should have a prop which should pass a callback of the selected layer. Selected layer should be present as a local state in the timeline. So when we press on delete button or key, should delete this layer and update our existing video timeline layer or audio timeline layer depending on which layer we deleted. Let's see. Can it do it in one shot or not? That's the main question. What it has done. So selected layer ID is here, cool, which is fine. Then we have handle timeline. Click. Why this is removed? Nope. Nope. This is not what I wanted. Reject. Now this can happen sometimes, right? Or I think better solution would be, instead of passing the selected layer back to the parent, we can just pass the delete event. So individual layers can be selected. But the problem then would be, for example, if I am here, let's say movies. Let's say if I'm here, and yeah, this is our like current implementation, right? So if I do it like this, like for now, the selection logic is working individually on. So this is selected, Now this is selected, and now this is selected. So, both of these layers are technically selected, the audio and the video layer individually. And if I press on delete and I click on delete, it will delete both if I enable it for the video timeline layer as well. What I want is each individual selected IDs should be different. So the selected layer, but yeah, I think it's a too much conversation between components and the parent layer if I do it in that way. Okay, in 15 minutes, can we come up with this? How can we solve this for ourselves? How can we fix this then? Let me help you design the logic for selecting and deleting segments from different layers. Here's a comprehensive implementation approach. State management. Create a Go state to track selected segment. Yeah, this I tried. So yeah, selection logic. When a segment is clicked, if no segment is selected, select the segment. Only one segment can be selected. Yes. Delete implementation. Use keyboard shortcut. Check if a segment is selected. Identify the layer type from the selected segment state. From the appropriate layer's data, clear the selection state, update the timeline view. Event handling, add click handlers to each segment. Add keyboard event, layer management, each layer type. Implement the same interface. Common interface ensures consistent behavior across different layers. Selected segment should have a different undo history stack. Enable undo redo operations for segment deletion. I mean, redo undo is a very afterthought of this feature. Currently I just want an easy deletion logic, because removing a layer which we have added by mistake is quite important right now. Okay, if I go to video timeline layer, right, and what is the state looks like here. So local layers is here and on layer update is here. Set local layers. How are these set? Remotion layer, convert to remotion layer. On layer updated, on layers update. And on layers update is a callback, I guess. Yes, which is on layer, motion layers updated, which is being passed back to timeline. And once this is triggered, okay, so this is not actually updating anything on this timeline layer, but it's passing it back to the parent, which is also fine in a way. Happy life. I guess it's the thumbnail maybe which is responsible for less watching. Okay, is it today? It's so I saw like 12-14 people earlier. Maybe it's a weekend. I don't know. Happy life. Do you think we should update the thumbnail? I can make it again. No, this one. Let's update this one. Happy life. How was your Valentine's Day? I spent my day with my parents and my parrots. Amazing, man. You had a good Valentine's Day then. Mine was also very decent. I generally do not I don't like kind of celebrate as such Valentine's Day. There were like some family members in our house and they were leaving today, so I was just busy with them most of the day. And in the evening they went out. I went for again watching my sunset with my wife, and we came home. We ordered something to eat, something which we both like, and yeah, then I started working. Nothing crazy here. Blinking quotes. I'm still here, lol, listening while I'm working. Nice blinking quotes. Thank you, man. So I'm still thinking, what should I do with this uh, delete logic? So the easiest solution is I don't have to care. Like if user has selected multiple places, it's fine. I can just press on delete and all of those segments will be deleted. But that would not be the right solution. The right solution is if I have to maintain at a parent level which layer is selected, and once we click on delete, we can fire a callback. Would it be a right thing if we do it like this? Have a local state of which layer is selected, only one layer at a time. When you add timeline level, timeline component level, once we click on delete, we fire callback to child components with layer ID, whichever child has this layer, he removes that layer. Bring in codes, and I will probably try Windsurf to help build my app. I'm not very good at coding myself. I started teaching myself to code in September of 2023. That's what made me click on your stream the first time. It's building with AI, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Awesome, bring your codes. Yeah, all the best on the journey, man. With AI, I'm pretty sure it's a bit more easy than it was earlier. And yeah, all the best in your new journey of coding with AI. Yes, that's actually a good and clean approach. Here's why it works. Single source of truth. Timeline components act as the present controller. Selected layer state is managed at one place. Simple state management. Clean component communication. Parent to child. Communication through props. Child components only need to handle their own layer deletion. Clear separation of concern. Efficient updates. Only the relevant child component re-renders when deletion happens. Other layers remain unaffected. The flow could be selected layer state. Handle delete callback. Passes layer ID to children. Video timeline, layer ID matches, we delete them. Yes, then okay, let's follow this and implement in our code now. Wow, this is an interesting thing. Let's talk with AI to understand what we are thinking, have our to and fro communication, and then tell him to like, okay, now write the code. Akhil, I want to implement in-app purchase in my iOS app with RevenueCat, but it's showing missing metadata in iOS subscription. Do you know anything about this? Yes, Akhil, I think I know what's happening. So if you go to your iOS dashboard on your IAP settings, there is some information which you have to give. Like currently, I think if you'll go to your IAP page in App Store, it might be showing you missing metadata or something already with a yellow check mark. You have to write everything in English, like select English as your language and fill it. What's the name of your subscription would be. I think you have left it blank, and then it will show you ready to submit. Once it shows ready to submit, then RevenueCat will stop showing this error. I hope this helps. Sagar, जरा भाई वैलेंटाइन बनाने गर्लफ्रेंड के साथ. Okay, Sagar, enjoy, man. Have a good day. Devrier, hi man. Hi Devrier, how are you doing? Okay, so it's showing it has done what we have asked. But is it on layer click type video? On layer click, we are also passing a type, which will be by default video here. Okay, and then there is a delete layer, which will say layer ID, but we don't have any layer ID as such. Now we have selected layer, handle layer select. We don't need this, right? Handle delete layer, which will have a reference to delete layer, and then audio. Currently, I think do not have that. We already have a delete thing, right? Why it is added it again? Yes, here we have a delete backspace. So we do not need this. Okay, let's look at timeline component again and fix the errors we are having. Also make sure we do not duplicate the delete and backspace logic. New use effect. Yeah, let's see. Akhil, okay, review information, but what I need to upload a screenshot to review. Yes, you need to upload one simple screenshot. I mean, right now you can just upload anything, but once you want to submit it for reviewer team, it needs to be like a proper screenshot of your review. But make sure like your in-app purchase should show ready to submit. If it's showing that, then you will not receive this metadata missing error. I mean, no. This is... Add this logic in the timeline layer. Not update any child layer yet, but update timeline only. Now I think it's the context issue is happening again, where most of the code is just being a bit stupid. So 25 minutes have been passed, but we're not able to fix this. Blinken Codes, what's your name on Twitch? Same or no? I will go through you follow over there too. Thank you, Blinken. My name is same, exact same. Divyanshu Negi. I think you can also see it on my above my video layer, the same username. Why this delete dialog code is being removed? Reject all. Maybe I'll copy this. Let's see if in cursor we can do this. Not preload, only in timeline. Let's see. Sometimes cursor feels easier to handle. Okay, cursor is fast today. So this is chat, so I'll have to manually add it. Yes, fine. I think agentic flow is making me more lazy. I always rely on it a lot. I think this is a better approach. Chat. Key changes. Added a selected layer ID to timeline state. Selected layer ID, which is in timeline state. Yes, I need to add this. Selected layer ID, which is fine. Then, okay, no any change here. Initialize. It will be empty. Cool, it is fine. I don't need this. Then we have update click handler to manage selection. Handle timeline click. But do we... I mean, timeline click, should we handle it on the parent level or not? That's the main question. So audio layers has preview audio layer is selected. Or maybe I can ask it here. Can we update the logic here so we can select one layer only on any given time when we click on either video timeline layer or audio timeline layer? Wow, Varun, you became a member. Awesome, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Blinken followed on Twitch and I sent a chat. Thank you, Blinken Codes. Let me check the chat on Twitch as well. Followed on Twitch too. Okay. This is crazy. Thank you, Varun. This is really interesting to me. So here we have audio and video layer type. So when we click on any handle timeline click, when it gets triggered, we have to pass which. So if layer type is audio, we select layer ID true, false is selected. In that case, we don't need this. And even I don't think then we need this as well. On layer click. Here layer type would be video only. So on layer type video. Was it this easy? On layer click. Audio. Then we can just say this, which is fine. Here we can just say this is also fine. So if we go to any timeline, right, then let's see. Okay, I think we have fucked up somewhere. Blinken Code. I streamed on Twitch for a bit before I started learning to code. Now I rarely stream, but when I do, it's with my 7-year-old playing Lego Star Wars. Wow, Blinken Codes. Yeah, I'll follow you, man. I'll also see if you stream anytime, I can get some notifications. Yeah, follow. Oh wow, this is you, Blinken Codes. 3 months ago. It feels so nice to put a face on the name. So sometimes watching these gaming streams, I feel like I should play as well. Should I buy a PS5? Because I was having this discussion earlier with my brother, and I felt like I'm not a kind of person who would be playing a lot on PS5, so it will not be worth it. Nice. I have followed you, man. Like whenever you will be live, I would be happy to join your sessions. And how, like, Blinking Codes, can you help me know, like, how can we enable this? Like, your old streams are available. I thought Twitch doesn't allow that. So that's why nothing is available on my channel. Do I have to enable this from the settings, or do I have to buy some premium thing? Very nice. Very nice. Yep, that's me. Cool, cool. It's really nice to put a face on the name, man. Okay, what's happening here? I think somewhere we have effed up. But where? Okay. Okay. So the use callback thing is fucked up. Okay. So this is not the problem. The problem was here. When I removed this part. Okay. Yeah. I just had to remove this function. And instead of this, I removed everything which was present. So I need to remove selected layer ID, and I also need to remove the initiation of this selected layer ID. So I think this is good, and it should be working now. I play PC for what? Blinking Goats for what? Do you mean? I mean, I was asking, should I buy a PS5? Like, I want to play games, and also like, my problem is I cannot play in this setup because it doesn't feel very refreshing, to be honest. Like when I work here, I work, and then again if I play here, it will be like I'm always here. So I was thinking maybe I can set up a PS5 on my living room, and I can play there sometimes some games. I do play some games on my Steam Deck. I have this Valve Steam Deck, but it's a handheld device. I don't know. Maybe if I want to play a game. I don't know. I don't want to. I think. Why is it that you are trying to do? We just play Lego Star Wars, split screen co-op, and I gave the camera showing at the top. Very nice. Yeah, it was looking very professional though. It looks like you stream a lot. Akhil, I have a PS5, but I don't even have time to play games. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I got PS4 like when I was living in Bangalore. I played, I think, one game in it, and then I never played any other game. And that's why I usually think maybe it's just that thing in my brain where I want to buy something new, of hoping that maybe I'll play games, but then I never end up playing them. Yeah, I have 2 decks in my home office. One is for work and the other is for gaming. Oh, okay. Interesting. Nice. Yeah, that's also a cool setup. Like, I can also have one desk here, which will only be used for gaming, and this could be for working. And I can like set up a whole playing station there, something like that. Varun, thank you so much, man. It's very generous of you. I really appreciate this. Thank you. Blinking quotes. I just have watched a lot of streaming setup videos. Ah, okay. That's why your setup looks so professional. So the okay, still the delete thing is not working. I am not very impressed with it. Timeline, the delete layer logic is not working for the video timeline. It's working for audio. I copied the setups that I liked and tweaked it from there. Interesting, interesting. But yeah, that looks very nice. Shivanshu, hello. Hello, man. How are you doing? You are pretty late. You only have 30 minutes remaining. Varun, my setup is simple, one monitor, two laptops. Wow, that's a very interesting setup, Varun. One monitor and two laptops. I was hoping for like two monitors and one laptop. Like two laptops are for one for your home and one for your office or something like that. Akhil, Revenue Cat is crazy. I was using native in app purchase. Now I am moving to Revenue Cat for all my apps. Yeah, Revenue Cat is amazing. Like it solved my pain a lot. Akhil, which kind of apps are you building? If you are in like okay sharing them, I would be interested to chat with you. Blinking quotes. Thank you. You're welcome, man. Yeah, that looks dope. Dinesh, hello. Hello, Dinesh. Long time no see, man. Where were you? So I have analyzed the issue on timeline component. Let me explain what's happening. In the on delete layer callback within timeline controls. What? Shivanshu Nick? What? Shivanshu? Thank you, man. Thank you, brother. From the same mother. Shivanshu is my little bro. Okay, so where were we? On delete layer callback within this, right? So it is on delete layer. Timeline controls, only audio layers are being filtered out. Delete layer. Yes, proposed solution. We'll need to handle both. Okay, please implement the fix. I get it. I get it. Actually, we can just do it by ourselves. So in on delete layer, we are only filtering this, right? So we also need to filter out the video layers. I think the solution was pretty straightforward because we will not have more than 10-20 layers, and it's easier to filter them out from here directly instead of keeping a state. So this was a much simpler solution in my opinion. Delete. Blinken, I have three computers in my office: work laptop, coding laptop, and gaming desktop. One monitor for the laptop and two for the gaming PC and a TV. Very nice, man. Very interesting and Very interesting setup. Akhil, yeah, currently working on 2 apps. Both are SaaS. One that I set to you, donation alert box, and notification to Google Meeting schedule. Very, very interesting. So, Akhil, the one which you said, the donation alert box, I think I remember you said something about like Streamlabs, or was it someone else? Something like Stream Element, sorry. So, is it the same thing which you are building as an app? And are you building this for iOS? Both the SaaS? Is it working now? Cool. We have a working tool. So cursor helped here. Otherwise, Windsurf was roaming. Guys, I'm thinking I'm paying for both cursor and Windsurf. I don't know. I have to move from one to another sometimes, and I feel it's it's the right solution sometimes. Akhil, yes. Akhil, both for Android. We can't read notification in iOS. Okay, so your app is basically it reads notifications if user has a Google Meeting, and then sets up its own notification, which are maybe louder or more annoying, so user is more proactive. Shivanshu, my cursor trial is over. Shivanshu, I know. So yeah, I think what can be done? I can share my trial with you, but you said you okay. So the agentic flow is not working, right? With the tokens. Cursor agentic flow without Pro. So other solution, Shivanshu, I can help you with is, I think VS Code. So I can set up VS Code with the API key, which will be very cheap, because I think 200 was for Pro Access. So I mean, don't get a Pro Access because your use case is very limited. I can share my my account with you, but I have to see how we can do it. I am logging with my Google account here directly, so we'll have to see something. But I definitely don't buy the $20 plan. Your use case is just updating your landing page, right? Blinking codes. I think I'll be doing a setup tour video soon on my coding YouTube channel I recently started. Oh wow, Blinking codes. Do share about your channel, man. I would really love to see uh, what you are cooking, and also interested in watching your setup tour. Akhil, basically, if someone pays to streams using UPI, I will receive a notification. I will read the notification and send to backend socket. So you are building something for people like me, right? Who go live and they want to see if someone receives a this payment, and for that you are using UPI. But how? Again, I'm very interested to know what is the exact use case, because I don't think right now you can pay via UPI directly on super chats, or maybe is it available? I don't know. And how will you receive a notification? I have to connect my account within your app. Okay, bring in codes. I am looking for you on YouTube. Bytes by Blinken. Is this you? Let me subscribe. Wow. I'll watch this video, man. Very nice. I'll watch it. Yeah, all the best on your YouTube journey, Blinken Codes. You're killing it. You're killing it here. Akhil, yes. Okay. So basically, it's for people like me, and I will receive a notification on my phone with this app. But did you like check the market? Do people need that? Like, for example, I personally, I don't think I will need an app. I will not install an app to see if I'm getting notifications for this. Is there a demand for this thing? Because for me, I get all the notifications for all the super chats directly on the YouTube dashboard. Even like with the stream elements I have connected, right? Blinken Codes, thank you. Blinken Codes, I just want to be like you when I grow up. Blinken Codes, didn't you say like you have a kid? Like, are you older than me or I'm older than you? I don't know. I'm like 30, 34. How old are you, Blinken Codes? Akhil, yes. Okay, okay, got it. What if someone doesn't have their super chat enabled? Oh, okay, so you are building a tool for people like who doesn't have monetized their channel yet, and still people can pay them, something like that, right? Shivanshu, how are your arms? So Shivanshu, stop being a troll here. What if someone doesn't has their super chat enabled? Okay, got it. I have 2. Wow, I mean on the YouTube space. Oh, okay, okay, got it. I'm 44. Yeah, I mean, I want to be as cool as you are at 44, man. With such a cool tech setup with 2 kids. Wow, that's a great life. Do you work out in the evening? Shivanshu, don't be a troll. I mean on YouTube. So okay. This web check. Akhil, is it like app where user display or share the UPI ID for donation or super chat? When user receive it, give an alert. It reads notification from UPI app. Ah, got it. Blinken Codes, I'll be 45 this year. Awesome, man. You're a man of wisdom. Followed you already on YouTube. Will be following your journey very closely. Israr, hello Israr. So I guess you had the best Valentine's Day today. Coming almost at 10:30. Akhil, yes, Varun. Israr, I should also start a YouTube channel. Yes, man, you should. You are a witty man. You have a good comic timing as well, I have noticed. You will do good on YouTube. Okay, so our deletion logic was working fine, right? Can we super chat using UPI? I have no idea. I think Akhil is building one tool which seems very interesting. It took me some time to understand what it is, but now I think I have understood. It's like for people who doesn't have super chats enabled, and they can use this app where people can pay me via, like, pay these live users via UPI. Maybe they will show some QR code on the screen and I can see my notifications or connect with my live streams. Seems like a pretty good idea. Like, people who are just starting live, it will be very beneficial for them. So yeah, all the best, man. Akhil, very nice. Blinken Codes, much appreciated. You're welcome, man. Varun Israr, yes, but it is Divyanshu choice. Okay, what do you mean? My choice. Like, I have not enabled it. How much time we have? 15 minutes remaining. Let's do a final rundown of 15 minutes. So the 25-minute task took us almost 40 minutes. Yay, that was fun. So, yep, we have the jingle here, so we can just delete whatever we want. We can delete this, we can delete this. So deletion is working smoothly. This is fine. Perfect, perfect. This is cool. Now let's do another thing. Let's commit this first. I mean, where is that button which used to show clean? That is missing. It used to come here somewhere. Start a new composer. Stop showing off your muscle. I'll be wearing a full sleeve shirt from tomorrow. I've been trolled too much today since last 2 hours. So sometimes I do like this, right? And this is something which, wait, what happened to my chat? Okay, it's here. So you know what happened? I was at my friend's house. Like, he knows me for a very long time, but I meet him like once a week or twice a week. And I generally do this, right, whenever I'm sitting or for talking for long. You might have seen these streams as well. And this is something very, yeah, very subconscious of my mind. Like, I started getting these right shoulder pain for a very long time, and like my physiotherapist told me it's because I've been working like with this mouse for a lot of time, like more than 8 hours a day, which has taken a toll on my this right shoulder, and that's why there are some knots on my shoulder. That's the pain which is always there. And now this is a twitch which I do when that muscle is like giving me a little bit more pain, and this is subconscious. I don't like do it manually, it happens. Now my friend, he recently, I was talking to him and he said, you have that twitch in like you do this kind of your twitching you do. I said, it's not a twitch, like it's not some people has these ticks, what they call tick twitch, I don't know. Like, I have seen some in some movie, some guy has that. And I said that's not like a tick or something, it's something to do with my shoulder pain. So yeah, I was a bit shocked, like people do notice it. So yeah, Israr feels quite young coming. Yes, Israr, so we have some wise people on the chat here. Yeah, I spent Valentine with windsurf. That's the best. So Israr, I have a surprise for you. I have a surprise for you. I'll give you a, or maybe you know already. I'll give you a Valentine's gift. See, if you go to the settings in Windsurf and you open this app icon, they have this new icon, Valentine. And here, my app icon is Windsurf is Valentine. So Windsurf was my Valentine for the day. Akhil, join Discord. We'll brainstorm ideas. Divyanshu, if you have anything. Awesome. Sure, sure, sure. Anytime. I'm always open for new ideas, talking about ideas and discussing them. So yeah, you can hit me up on Discord, man. You are 34, looks like 24. I take that as a compliment. Yes. I do not take care of my skin. YouTube have features to pay through UPI for super chats. Awesome. I never know. I never knew that. Akhil, I am 25, but I look 30. Oh, where were we? I was just talking about windsurf. Let's close windsurf. Yeah, windsurf not been so helpful. So yeah, we're moving back to cursor. And I was just saying earlier in this stream, I might keep both for the next month, the cursor and windsurf. Sometimes windsurf do provide good agentic workflow ideas, and then I have to move back to cursor. Cursor is also fine today. So yeah. What else can we do now? So we have already updated the delete logic, which is working completely fine. Now we can enable the background layer logic, to be honest, right? So let's be a bit naughty and add this. Okay, so now looking at the logic of add audio timeline layer, add a new layer component called background layer. This should be added from the add media menu, and once we add any layer for background, they should be by default 10-second long. The color of background layers will be purple, but in similar theme as audio layer. Let's see. I'll help you create a new background layer component similar to audio timeline layer. First, create a new component. Perfect. Add a background option to add media. That already there. Fixed 10-second initial duration. Purple theme, no audio video. Let me implement this step by step. New background layer. Yes, do that. What is this? Okay, I have to watch this later. Is it added? Add media background and add media and this. So except for okay, I like what it has done, but okay, let's update two things. One, group the background layer as the top most layer in the hierarchy. Two, you have updated the add media button layout. Keep it as it was earlier. Do not change it. Just enable background layer button in that context menu and add the logic to add background layer when we click on it in the option. Let's see. First, let's move the background layer on top of the timeline component. This is what's been wanted. Okay, let's see. Yes, we wanted this. Yes. Oh no, we do not want this though. What's happening with this? Mm. So technically it's working fine. I can just make it, commit it, but I need to fix the UI. Right. Maybe go to timeline, and this is background video, and where is the audio layer here? Now the video timeline layer is coming on top of it, which it should not. Israr, at work I'm in a really weird situation. I helped my friend get a job. Now he doesn't work properly and expects me to back him. I don't know what to do. Oh yeah, man. I have had this situation. Not exactly this, but I have helped a couple of people to join my team who I knew before, and then there are like some performance related problems which came up, and then the communication between you and your friend will be bad, and your impression on the company will be a bit weird, which is not a big deal though. Nobody like thinks that way. And yeah, I mean, generally I have noticed this is not a good idea, so I generally stay away from working with people who I know on the same team. This is like something which I have learned. Until I know like they are like exceptionally good and they will just help me out and they will be a really great resource in the company. If I know someone not very well professionally, it's generally not a good idea to work with them. And everyone has like a very different work style, right? Some of my very good friends who are really good developers, but I would never want to work with them because their work style is so weird. For them, my work style is so weird. So yeah, it's a compatibility issue. He expects me to say the APIs are fine and I'm working on the front end, but in reality, he's still fixing the. you, man, you're in a very weird situation. This is a comic situation. Like, you hired the guy who's working on backend. You are a front end guy who's waiting for the APIs. And he's telling you, say that APIs are fine. Say it to the manager APIs are fine. But you're the front end guy who is stuck there waiting for the API. I'm sorry, man, but this seems so funny. It's rare, making friend at work is different, but bringing in your friend is different, and I'll do that too, man. Won't bring a friend. Yeah, that's true. Work friends and your friends outside work, like mixing them up, I mean, like, not a great idea. Not just for friends, like even family members or anyone. I kind of keep my own professional life completely separate from my other things. I do not like to intermix. It just makes my life a little bit easier, to be honest. background layer has no limit. It can go anywhere. So it cannot be selected though, which is weird. So good part is we can add a background layer now. The bad part is the video layer is messed up. Like it's coming here. And I believe it's because, okay, look at the video timeline layer style and line and background layer style having this issue. Video timeline layer where it's overlapping with other layers. They should be in proper style hierarchy. Where is the code? How I like to work is always keep the managers posted. What exactly is going on in project and always have buffer on task. But he trying to impress. Guys, bad ETA. Okay, gives bad ETA and then I have to suffer. Yeah, man, I would advise talk to a friend. Like talk to him that this is not your work style and it's affecting you professionally. I mean, there are already so many, stresses in a job, and taking this another new stress. I mean, man, I can understand. Okay, why cursor is becoming cursor again? Slow. On a fourth day again. Okay, I see the issue. Okay, you see the issue. The background and video layers are overlapping because they are both positioned absolutely in the same container. Yeah, remove them. Remove them from the same container. How did the new like thing worked? Guys, if you are here, I would really appreciate if you can like it. Okay, we have already 17 likes, so pretty good. I'm happy. How much code has it updated now? Okay, it's looking nice. Let's see. Yes, maybe the spacing can be updated, but looks nice. Is our boss? So this is fine, right? All the 3 layers. So a big success, to be honest. Like we have 3 more layers and this new background layer was added in like 10 minutes. Earlier, the whole thing was becoming a bit more complicated than it is now. So what I will do is I will commit this as well. Is the background layer logic is updated? Yes. Timeline is updated and then video layer. Yeah, this is fine. Commit. Okay guys, so I think I'm done for the day, and just to recap what we have done, we have refactored the timeline on a very all the core logics of resizing and everything is moved inside each layer, individual layer, and then the whole play and pause logic is working. All the layers are hierarchically set on top, and we can now enable background layer. We can add a background layer. Tomorrow I'm thinking we'll be working, tomorrow definitely we'll be working on adding the element layer. So we have all the 3 core layers working. We have a background layer, we have an audio layer, video layer, and an element layer, which would be a meme. So we are very close to making our very first video, and I'm very hopeful that by 20th of this month, or maybe before that, we will have a video rendered or created using this post handle app. Super excited. So again, thank you everyone for watching this, being with me here for last 2 hours. And thanks for becoming a member, Varun, and also for the super chat. Also Shivanshu, thank you so much. Thank you guys. Kumar Palani. Hi, bro. I am into cyber security and system admin. How to start in remote work anywhere and basically from India. And I wanted to create my own landing page. So please guide me. Kumar, I mean, this is a lot of questions. You are into cybersecurity and system admin. So to be honest, I have no idea about both those domains myself. And if you want to get a remote job, I would say like go and start applying for as many companies as possible on Wellfound, on LinkedIn. Make sure you specifically select the companies who mention they allow remote work. It's not that easy at this point, to be honest. Yeah. And you want to create a landing page, you should be talking to these Windsurf or Cursor IDs a lot. They will help you out. Or maybe check out bolt.new website. It will help you as well. Israr, you are saying check the meme. There is a new meme in the market. Let's check and laugh on a meme. Divs AI after every task. Boss. Yeah, this is my AI space. Once this boss doesn't work, when I'm like writing a lengthy paragraph on why the thing is not working. This was very nice, Israr. Meet Pujara. Hello, I'm back. Okay, Pujara. See you tomorrow, man. See you tomorrow, everyone. Blinking codes. Can't wait to see the product. Yeah, me too. Me too. Super excited. Once we have a rendered video, then we'll become a machine, an engine to push short form content.